that. Yeah,
it's a pre sports bar watch along with Jamie O'Hara and Perry Groves. Yep, and Jason is the referee. Good afternoon, Jason.
Afternoon, boys.
Oh, you're going to be a nightmare. You're going to get stuck, and no one's going to come out alive. You're going to get stuck right into both of them at various points of the game.
Basically, say the worst possible thing you can say
at the worst possible moment to wind them up.
Yeah, I think Carroll was a little bit strong, maybe, but he took it the right way. But yeah, look, I can't wait for it. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be electric in there. The atmosphere is going to be intense because, of course, Jamie clearly wants City to win. He said that plenty of times last night. Perry will have his Arsenal shirt, and I think Jamie will have a Manchester City shirt on. I believe that's going to be fun.
I mean, if it was a Chelsea situation, if Chelsea were playing, doing what Spurs are doing tonight, and it meant, say, Tottenham could win the title, don't laugh. But if it meant that, what would you be thinking? Would you still want your team to win?
That's a tough one, Paul. Honestly, that's a tough one. But here's the situation, right? Spurs can still get top four.
Sure.
Had that not been the case, if Spurs had no chance of moving up or down the table, I get it. I totally get it. But the most important thing is what's good for your football club. And have Chelsea in that situation where we could still get Champions League football, there's no reason, when you look at the games that are coming up towards the end of the season, there's some tough games still for a lot of teams to play.
Yeah.
And while there's still that opportunity, so they've still got to go Villa to Palace. That is not an easy game. That is not an easy game. If they picked up 3 points tonight, Spurs, and picked up 3 points Sheffield United away, you might, not say could, might get Champions League football. Not impossible, but improbable. But in the situation, I want the best of my team. I would absolutely want the best of my team. But I totally understand how conflicted Spurs fans are. It's been I've been listening to you guys, listening to all breakfast, even the callers we had on last night.
Oh, yeah.
Spurs fan that made a song up.
Well, we're going to play it, Jason. It was just, some of the calls were great. Let's have a look. I'll give you a flavour of what they were doing on the sports bar last night.
The Arsenal wait, 'cause my Tottenham can control their fate. What do we do? Beat De Bruyne's boys and hear the Gooners gloat? No, I don't think so, 'cause North London is the place we own. Arteta's crying in his bed, his title dreams are dead, and he's got a Lego head.
What is going on?
We're letting Pep win instead. Come on, City!
He's got a Lego head.
He's had a good go at it, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, that's
really
pretty
thought
well
about it, Jace.
Robbie Williams covered the last reworking of Angels. I wonder if he'll do that one.
There's quite a lot of words in it, wasn't there?
I thought it was. I mean, you weren't particularly taken, but you were quite shocked and stunned, Jason, weren't you?
No, I just the concept of it. You think about every fibre of your body when you go and watch your team play. You want them to win.
Yeah.
It's so important this stage of the season that. Look where Chelsea are right now. We're in a situation we could get European football, and so every point matters. I understand how conflicted Spurs fans will feel. I really do. But for me, the most important thing, surely, is what's best for your football club.
Were you ever in a situation like it as a player, Jason?
No, I can't recall. But do you know what, though, Charlie? You get a lot of these type of scenarios towards the end of the season. It's not the first time we've gone into games the back end. I mean, I don't think you boys mentioned there that Manchester United, look what they are.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, they're looking now for pick up results from the rivals that they wouldn't normally want to win as well. So yeah, you get them at this stage of the season as fans. It's like I said, the most important thing I think is what's best for your club.
Do you think Chelsea are still in the mix? Are you looking at tonight and thinking, like, if Tottenham lose, then we're still in the hunt. We could still get into Europe.
I'm thinking more really where Newcastle are right now. Can you get above Newcastle? Because of course they play Man United tomorrow. Man United drop points, so that we're above them. So yes, there are important results. I don't think catching Spurs is possible. Personally, I think you'll beat Sheffield United no matter what happens tonight. I think you'll have enough. There's enough space there. But we can just got to keep going. It's been a great end to the season. If we pick up wins against Brighton, then home at Bournemouth on the last day, all you can do is do your best from this situation right now. And it's been a good end to the season.
It's going to be a lively sports bar.
Yeah, great sports bar. Lovely sports bar. It's going to be a good one. You've done a watch along before, Jason?
I haven't done a watch along before. No.
No, have you seen Mark Goldbridge do them? He starts chucking chairs about.
Yes.
And all sorts.
Yeah,
But Jason's got the best gig. You're just going to sit. There's no real skin in the game. You just said you don't think they'll catch Spurs, so you can sit there and just poke the pair of them with sticks, can't you?
Yeah. Do you know what though? Obviously I don't want to see Arsenal win the title. You know, I'll be rooting for City tonight for obvious reasons. But it's going to be lively in there. Perry's joining us as well for the first hour of the Sports Bar. So whatever happens, Perry will be there either gloating or, you know, even if Arsenal win, the situation is, as we know, sorry, if Spurs draw tonight, it can still go down to the final day of the season on goal difference.
Yeah.
You know, Man City, if there's one team that can pump a team 5 or 6 when they get angry, it is Man City. So, look, there's still lots to play for. There'll be a couple of beers in the green room. We're watching the watch along. So, yeah, come and join us on YouTube.
Fantastic. All right, Jason, I'll say I'll be at the game, but if I wasn't, I would.
Right.
I may even check in so I can get a bit of Wi-Fi.
If you had a wish, Paul, if you had a wish now, I'm giving you a magic wand. What is the score tonight?
Yeah, good question, Jason. Well
don't
done.
do
well
that to
done,
me.
Jason.
If I had a magic, look, I
Very
always want my team to win. I just think it would be so Tottenham to go out and just turn it on, and just all the things they haven't done in recent, just to go out there and just play play total football. It would be such a Tottenham thing to do. I don't know. I just
Win,
think it's
you got to win, Paul. You got to win.
I want to win.
Yeah, put it in Arsenal's hands to lose
I
Saturday.
want to win, and there is that opportunity to say for Arsenal fans. You know, a couple of them have said, I don't want Tottenham. I don't have to thank Tottenham fans for landing us the title. That's not the way I want to win it. But I think they'd get over that quite quickly, wouldn't they?
Think of this, Paul, right?
Yeah.
You come out at the stadium tonight, Spurs have won 1-0. Yeah. You turn talkSPORT on, and you'll be hearing Spurs fans moaning that they won.
Yeah. Has anyone seen they're going to get the lot, aren't they? Noel Gallagher. Yeah. They'll be doing the lot, Well, look forward to it, Jason. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Jace.
Cheers, boys. Take care.
Jason Cundy is the ringmaster and the referee for Jamie O'Hara versus Perry Groves. It's a live watch-along. And 7:45 it gets underway. All the build-up game at 8. And, of course, Jason will be getting stuck right into both of them as the game unfolds. And then get your calls into the sports bar if you're on your way home from the game or, indeed, wherever you're watching.
Paul Hawksbee and Andy Jacobs, Monday to Friday afternoons 1 till 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.